if you just stick to what you know you need to do, not fearing about how it's going to happen, not fearing about how the tomorrows will unfold, just stick to what you know today, focus on it step by step, see the doors that will open, and do not let your fears stop you from stepping in. Those dreams can one day take place. Hi, my name is Rich. I'm the producer, director, writer for the movie Meka vs.少年to Roboット. Today is an exciting day actually. After 11 years, I finally come to one of the final stages, which is the final mix in 5.1 in stereo for this film. This is a significant milestone. 11 years, I would never have wanted or would have guessed they would take 11 years. If someone to tell me that this movie will only be done in 11 years, I think when I was at the first day of the long journey, I would have said no if I had known. But across those years, when 1 year became 2 years, and third year came and people asked, when are you finishing? My answer would be every year would be the same as in next year, and next year, and next year. I realized that this journey, no matter how it ended up, one thing is that I need to start it well and I need to finish it well.
We have known each other, since I was 14, so that was quite a while ago. And so we grew up together. And then one day when I was working as a lawyer, he kind of told me that he was starting this new company, and he had a mission, or he had a vision to not just create a film, but he wanted to do something more than just a film. He wanted to work with people in the film industry to impact their lives. And so that was something that really resonated with my heart. I felt like, my heart was moved when I heard that intention or that vision that he shared with me.
I wanted to write something, create something that I really believed in. And at the same time, since then, in 2013, I was married and with a son. I wanted something that my family would also believe in. And more importantly, I wanted a story that I can enjoy together with my son without being embarrassed, without having to explain too much, that we could just watch something together, enjoy together, laugh, cry, and go through that journey as a family.
I knew he was a person that could be trusted with his words. I knew he was a person that, when he says something, he will do something, and it's not like frivolous, right? So I knew I could trust his words.
リッチはすごくこだわりを持った監督だと思っていて、でほとんどの監督はやっぱし自分を曲げない。でこれはリッチもおそらくそれを持っている。でも多分彼の場合他の監督と違うのは、達成したい目的が先にあって、そこに到達するゴールはフレキシブルだったので、これをいろんな人に見てもらいたいとか、例えばこれを作ってる姿を通して、みんなに夢を持ってほしいっていう姿が一貫していたので、それを持ってもらうためであれば作品の部分は結構柔軟にやり取りさせていただいたかなと思います。
So to be honest, the first few years I really thought about whether I should quit, because the first few years we only got like the funding to fund the whole movie. I think it was like 1 or 2 years after I joined the company. So it wasn't very clear where this movie was heading, how it was going to be finished, where it was going to be distributed. Nothing was clear. So that was very difficult for me. I was introduced to someone who was stuck in Singapore because of COVID, who was working in Japan but couldn't go back to Japan and needed a place to stay. So then I let them stay in the place where I was staying at, and they knew someone who knew someone who knew someone who knew Takaki. and so that's how Takaki got interested in the show, and he decided to want to bring it to Japan.
すごく面白い座組だなと思ったんですけれど、まだ自分がそのコミットするには難しい部分もいっぱいあったんですけど、リッチ監督が一人でやってきたということと、もう本当にやり取りをする中で全部真摯に一つ一つ取り組み見つめ合って、で物事を解決していくっていう様に こうやってクリエイターをサポートしたいなと思ったんですね。こういうクリエイターがもっと世に出てきてほしいなと思いまして。
I think one of the slogans that when we had meetings about this film, one of the slogans that came up is that this is one movie, but with two stories. One story that you experience on screen, the story between Kai and Little Dragon and how they struggled and all. And the second story is about the 11-year journey in bringing Kai and Little Dragon's story onto screen. And actually, my executive producer, Takaki, analyzed that actually these two stories are one and the same. They talked about my character as a director, as a filmmaker, is also being told through the struggles of Kai, that kind of thing. So when we saw it in the totality, one of the biggest message to tell everyone in these two stories is to not give up.
That's it.
以上。はい、じゃあお母さんの最後は位置に普通にいます。はい。
Okay, thank you.
ようやくリッチさんの11年間の旅がこれで節目を迎えました。
So, dear filmmakers, we all face the same things. No time, no money, lots of passion, very few people believing in you at times, that kind of thing. These are true things that we face every day. And words that hurt, words that will try to push you down. Like, where are you going to have the money? How long are you going to take? Are you impractical? You're just a dreamer? All these things will hurt you. So the encouragement I like to give is that, yes, there will be people who hurt you, but there will also be people who will support you. And for my story, it is not about Rich with 7 swords who did everything by himself. That is not true. Rich did 7 roles, but had a whole army of people who came alongside me and who eventually became my friends to walk together with me towards a common vision. So if you believe in it, you stick with it, you will find other people who want to walk alongside you, to encourage you, not to discourage you, to build you up, not to tear you down. But the most important thing is, do not do the tearing down of yourself. Do not let those words that hurt to defeat you, and take the next step, walk on. You will reach there one day. Do not care about the fears of the 3-4 days down the road. Just take the next step, counter those fears. And then those by overcoming the fears of the next day, you would have strength to face the fears of the other days. So one main message is to persevere in what you believe in, and I hope that when you watch the film, it will be a big major encouragement to you that though it took 11 years, it is really on screen. You are witnessing it on screen. If I can do it, so can you.
How is it?
Very nice lady.
Jojo, how is
like
it?
The funny part about the beginning.
Jojo laugh also.
He laughed at it.
Hey. Did you see the robot, Joe?
Yeah.
You want to see it again?